and that will be the 2024 Africa Games that will be held in Ghana. Yesterday we had an impasse because a number of athletes said, why should we compete? If only one athlete will be going to represent the country at the different disciplines, then we're not competing. But after a number of discussions, we had the action yesterday, and today a number of finals where we're going to sample. And first we will begin with the 10,000 meters, and this in the men's finals. Dismas Lokiria is the person that had what it takes to be able to run with this victory, and this is how he was able to cross that finish line.
Checking over his left shoulder, his right shoulder. He's trying to locate Francis Koumwa, who is coming in really, really fast as they head towards the last bend of this one. Evans Keitany falling to third, but it's now Dismas Lokira checking again. Where is Francis? Dismas streams away from Evans, and of course it is Dismas of KDF who will be winning the 10,000 meters here at the Nyayo National Stadium. We'll be looking at the time, 28.36, with Francis Abonkoma coming in second and the man from North Rift, Evans Keitany, in third. That's the end of the 10,000 meters final.
Mimi naweza sema wenye nilikimbia nao kuna watu champions, lakini nilisema nimetrain ya kutosha, so naweza win hii race kuweza kuona mtu yoyote.
So for him, he had a very, very good race, and he carries the flag. I know at this particular time, I know the official team naming is currently on at the Nyayo National Stadium. In our subsequent bulletins, we'll be telling you that official team. But earlier on, we had the 5,000 women's race. And in the 5,000 women's race, we had Beatrice Chepkoech. I know for Beatrice Chepkoech, she is the world record holder in 3,000 meters steeplechase, but she was able to boss the 5,000 meters and won it in style.
As Mary Mananu also takes the bell for the second spot. But it is all eyes here on Chepkoech as she goes towards the 200-meter mark. She has dominated the race from the start to the finish. Loves leading from the front, British Chepkoech. She doesn't let anyone get in front of her. And that is what she has done here today. As she takes the bend now and comes to the home stretch here. A victory was hers. It was never in doubt here. As she pumps forward now, Beatrice Chepkoech here to come and win the women's 5,000 meters finals and grab a ticket to Accra, Ghana. The crowd is on its feet, clapping her away. She raises her hands. 29.69, 15 minutes, 29 seconds, 0.69 is the time she's put on the clock. It was never in doubt, this one, as she took the lead from the first and up until the finish.
So for Beatrice, I know a lot of people are talking about her world title, and remember she was injured for a number of months. She was out of action for a number of months, and that is last year, but she came back with a lot of optimism. And I know looking at the Olympics, a lot of people are saying maybe, just maybe, she might be able to crack that world record and also hopefully have a good race in the 5,000 meters. In Africa Games, 5,000 is where she will be competing at. Now in the 100 meters, I know we don't have the big names. The likes of Ferdinand Omanyala is not in action and was not in action. And also Makotieno was also not in action. But Hezron Ochieng came into this championship with a lot of people saying that he was the man to beat, and in the finals he was able to clock an impressive 10.22 seconds to carry the day.
Waiting to see who gets off the block, and hopefully they'll be getting off the blocks smoothly. We haven't had many incidences of false starts here, and this promises to be one great 100 meters final. And off they go smoothly and straight away. Hezron Ochieng coming out very smoothly, and you can feel that he's coming in strongly. It is Hezron winning that one, 10.22, and of course inside that qualification time for the Accra Games. Hesbon Ocheng, very experienced from Prisons, and just look at how he got off the blocks. Isaac Omurwa didn't really get off the blocks smoothly, and it allowed Hesbon, of course, to come out really, really well. Meshach Babu from lane number 3 tried to catch up with Hesbon, but then it was really, really difficult because this man was on a mission. Just about.
I'm focusing to qualify for Olympics. I'm not training for somebody else. Me, I'm training for time. I'm training to beat time. That's my focus.
Yeah, Hezron there is training for Olympics. In Africa Games, he's saying he will try as much as possible to compete, but in his mind, Olympics times is what he wants. He does not have that time yet, but hopefully he'll be able to clock the impressive qualifying time for the 100 meters. And with that, he will go and represent the country at the Olympics. Now, in that race, actually, the brother to Ferdinand Omanyala, the name you've had, Omurwa, that is a younger brother, he was able to finish on the second position. Now, let's look at what happened in the women's 100 meters race. And in this one, it's all about Esther Mbagari, because for Esther, she went all out and ran an impressive 11.63 to carry the day.
Getting ready for the start of the 100 meters women final. Of course, 11.94, and off they go smoothly. Watch out for Eunice Kadogo. She didn't take off the blocks nicely. And watch out in lane number 3. But then it is Esther Mbagari, 11.64. She's made it to Accra. Unofficial time, of course, but then Esther Mbagari showing the rest of the field what she can do, steaming away from Eunice Kadogo, and of course winning this final of the 100 meters.
Yeah, of course, very, very competitive, very close race between Eunice Kadogo and the winner here, Esther Mbagari Okanga. You can see there, she is out of the picture now, Eunice Esther Mbagari, but she steams back there, uses her power, powering home there. Eunice Kadogo tries to fight back, but just about edges it there. Esther Mbagari to win in 11.64.
And the short races, for a number of years, we were hitting a lot of misses. Omanyala came and is changing the conversations, and we look like we have plenty of potential talent that needs to be nurtured. And if that happens, then they will be able to continue to star. Think about the 400 meters. Do we have a couple of guys that can compete? Yes, we do. And this is how that race panned out.
In lane number 5, and of course Kennedy Kimeu Mutoka of Ngong, Nathaniel Kipngetich and Kelvin Kiprotich of Central Rift as they head towards the last 200 meters. That is very, very fast from Daniel Sayanek of the Prisons, and that is Kennedy Kimeu Mutoka coming in very, very strongly, but then Sayanek Kipirante trying to come back, but it will be Dennis Kimeu Mutoka of Ngong winning that one, 45.88, well in hand.
Dennis Kimeu with that victory. In the 200 meters, and this is the women's 200 meters, Millicent Ndoro, not a name that you've not had if you follow athletics, and 400 at some point, 200 at some point, and this one actually, she was able to have an impressive race, and she was able to clock 22.88 seconds to finish on the first position.
And off they go smoothly, no hiccups, no nothing, and straight away Millicent Ndoro takes that bend very nicely, easing through and steaming towards the last 100 meters. That is Millicent Ndoro of National Police Service. Brenda Mathis also coming, trying so hard to catch up with Ndoro, but then it will be Ndoro. We'll be looking at the time. Is she gonna make it? 22.88. Wow. From next week, but that is Millicent Ndoro. She looked in real good shape, and you can see the distance between her and Matsitsa, close to 5, 6, 7 meters, and Ndoro straight away went away flying.
Now, ordinarily, you'll expect Mary Moraa to compete in the 800 meters, and while she competes at the 800 meters, then a medal will always be expected to come the Kenyan way. But in the African trials, she decided to go to the 400 meters where she was able to bag that gold medal. With that, it means in the 800 meters, we had new names coming and emerging. And this is how the different characters were able to make their statement at the absence of Mary Moraa.
As they come to take the bell here, Sarah Moraa ahead of Josephine Chelangat, Kiplangat. This is now the business end of the race now. Just 300 meters to go here. Sarah Moraa led from the front and still holding that lead. But Josephine Kiplangat is coming in strong here. Sarah Moraa looks like she's gotten burned out. As you come into the 200 meters now, JB Watkosgai has taken the lead here. The athlete who started from lane 8. She's still ahead here with the pink bib. But here comes Vivian Kiprotich. Vivian Kiprotich takes the lead here from JB Watkosgai as we come into the home stretch here. Who it is there? It is Vivian Kiprotich. She's pushing towards the line. In second place is Lilian Odira, but it's going to be Vivian Kosgai to win this, with Lilian Odira coming in second here. Victory here for Vivian Kosgai, Vivian Kiprotich rather. In 2 minutes, 2 seconds, 0.02.
So Vivian showing that she can compete, and she has that victory in the 800 meters women's race. Remember, all those races, they have been staged today, and all these athletes, they're looking for a ticket to represent the country during the Accra Games. Those are the Africa Games. Any minute from now, we will have the official team list. I know everybody's still waiting at Nyayo National Stadium to see the official team list of all the athletes that have made to the Africa Games to be